All as you can see on the top left, I'm literally on YouTube just screen recording right now. Kingdom Hearts 4 Nintendo Direct, y'all. Out of all the places for them to showcase anything new Kingdom Hearts, I did not expect for it to be dropping on an actual Nintendo Direct. And I was kind of disappointed because I think I saw the trailer where they're just doing another bundled version of this game for the Switch 2. I think they're putting like 1.5, 2.5, Kingdom Hearts 3 with the Remind DLC. I think 2.8 was also in there. I don't know if they're including Melody of Memory, but I mean, they're just bundling everything all together, and I thought that was it for that, because I'm like, okay, like they're just doing another bundled service for a new like hardware, that being the Switch 2. But little did I expect that they'd actually be dropping something Kingdom Hearts related, or basically Kingdom Hearts new anything at this point, right? Since it's been so long since we got anything Kingdom Hearts 4 related. And y'all, I'm so excited. I'm not going to be rambling as much anymore because I was like recording this a couple of times with an intro, but I just want to go straight into this trailer. And I'm really excited to see what my homie on his channel, Linux, is going to do, because I know Linux is a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan. My dude went crazy when Sora came onto Smash Bros. So I can only imagine how he's going to be reacting to this trailer. But for me, I'm a pretty big Kingdom Hearts fan. I own Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 on the PS4. I own Kingdom Hearts 3. I played the DLC. I own a copy of, I believe, 358 over 2 days. I think I own 2 copies of Birth by Sleep, because Birth by Sleep is one of my favorite games of all time, even though that game is completely busted. I'm trying to remember if I have Dream Drop Distance, which I don't think I do. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm a pretty big Kingdom Hearts fan. I have Kingdom Hearts videos on this channel. But without further ado, when it comes to these trailers, you guys know what the deal is. I'm going to be playing the trailer and stopping for my thoughts, so that way I don't get copyrighted, or, you know, just be seen as showcasing this trailer to all of you guys. So I'm really excited to see what they have to offer, whether it's going to be new things or just old expanded, you know, gameplay. So without further ado, this is a minute and a half, so let's get straight into it.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Yo, okay. Huh. That's really interesting. So basically they're mentioning before, what even is her name? Is it Starliza? Is that what her name? I forgot who that other girl was, but I guess she's saying that before her, as well as Sora came, it seems like that realm in and of itself didn't have light or darkness, whether that be like unversed, heartless, or any of those forms. But once they actually appeared, that's when they started having manifestations. Which makes sense, because I feel like wherever Sora goes, all of this bad stuff just comes right behind them. So that's interesting. And the fact that they were even showcasing that they've never had it before, yet when it actually manifests, it manifests as something that big. That's crazy. And I don't even know what the name of that thing is, if I'm being honest. Like, all of these, you know, heartless names always kind of bypass me. I don't know if that's one of the ones that we've seen prior in the games, like in the beginning stages, or if this is like a completely new entity in and of itself, given the darkness form. Because this one, I think, is a lot bigger than what we're used to. But it's weird. Like, we saw someone in the hooded figure, so I don't know if that's a new hooded figure, if that's the Master of Masters. I have no idea who that actually is. But let's keep on going, y'all. Yo, okay, so before we even go any further, I'm kind of curious. It seems like that's like cutscene based. It doesn't seem like it's an actual like a gameplay mechanic, unless they're kind of hiding the gameplay, like the tapping stuff to make them go. But that's really cool that we get to see more of that keychain whip in action, because I was kind of curious as to how they're going to be doing it. I don't necessarily know if that's going to be like a Keyblade transformation or just one of like the basic new techniques that Sora's going to be having, but that's really cool. I like seeing more of like that whippy chain, and I wonder if that's going to be part of like the traversal system when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, kind of like the flow. I know a lot of people have their gripes with the flow motion in regards to, like, you know, Dream Drop Distance, as well as a little bit of it within Kingdom Hearts 3, where it makes the game a little bit too floaty. I personally liked it for making the movement a bit quicker, but it's really crazy to see that. And even just the fact that Sora gets pushed back too, like, this thing is powerful. And then right here we're seeing the other character as well, which I'm forgetting, and I'm blanking the name. I keep saying Starliza from like the mobile games, and I feel so bad because the mobile games is something that I just watched the story and I didn't really play myself, so I'm blanking on her name if that's who she is, but it seems like she's also going to be playing a pretty big pivotal role since she's also the other half of the reason that these things are here. And it seems like she's confronting a figure here, so it might be the Master of Masters, but let's keep on going. Yo, wait, that's crazy. I don't know who those other characters are. Because I'm trying to remember if I remember those people. The one with the mask seems pretty new. The one with the curly hair, I think a lot of them had to do with like that one, was it like Missing Link, the game that was actually like deleted? I don't know if they're going to be implementing some of that here in Kingdom Hearts 4. And then we got to see someone else, and I think that was Luxord, right? Like we're getting a bit more information into like Luxord, because I know a lot of people were making that connection with Luxord being a part of Yozoro's world, so it seems like we're getting more of him here. And obviously we're just seeing maybe the Master of Masters with some feathers going down. And right now, right here, I paused with Donald and Goofy, which I believe this has to do with the scene of them going to look for Hades in the underworld to kind of gather a basis as to where Sora might be. So we're getting introduced to a lot of new characters here, which is, you know, par for the course, since this in and of itself is a new realm as well. So let's keep on going, y'all. Wait, what the? I didn't mean to pause so quickly. Was that? Dude, I thought we were done with the Xehanorts. There's no way that young Master Xehanort is back again. Would that even make sense? Unless I'm tripping. Is that going to be someone new? But I mean, he has the silver hair, the brown complexion, the spikiness of the hair. It seems like it's young Master Xehanort again, but I have no idea how they would bring someone like him back. But it seems like now we're getting into gameplay, which I'm really excited to see. And even looking at it, he seems to be completely new Heartless, if that's what they're going to be calling them. Because we see like on the right, there's someone very skinny, and someone in the front looks pretty bulky in and of itself. So let's keep on looking at this gameplay. Ooh. Dude, we're getting so much gameplay to see how the whip actually looks. And I'm really happy to see how it's actually functioning, because it looks like it's not only a means of attacking, but also traversing and making like some really cool combos. Because we got to see Sora kind of using it as like a rail guard to kind of just go up and shoot. We see him actually use it. And it seems like that move that we saw at the very end, it seems to be like a combo finisher, kind of like how we always see with the other games, that once you get like a good amount of combos in or a good amount of attacks in, it gives you like a finisher thing that you could just press, and it actually does. So it seems like him riding a lot of those, like, I don't even know, like those golden aura things is kind of just like the finishing move of the actual chain whip in and of itself. It's really interesting seeing a lot of like the ground pound, the aerial combat. It seems like this game has a really good balance of both, as opposed to making it more grounded to the ground like the initial games were, or making it super floaty like the other games are. So I'm really excited about that, because I know for me, I like a mixture of the two. I do like the floatiness of it, as well as like the balance, so I'm really, really excited. And that's only with that one Keyblade too. If they start including more Keyblades and more transformations, I'm really curious as to how much more they're going to do. And even the enemy variety, those, I don't even know what there are, if they're Heartless or not, but those things are sick, especially the ones that have like the big bulkiness, and the ones that seems like you have to break their guards somehow with like either strong attacks or just with multiple attacks. It's crazy, and it seems like we're getting more gameplay here with like the bigger quote-unquote Heartless. I don't even know what to label this thing, so let's keep on going. Okay, so it ends with him basically blocking. I'm pretty sure by just looking at it, because usually when it comes to Kingdom Hearts games, those bigger bosses tend to be like the first world tutorial bosses, kind of like how we saw within like even like Olympus, where we had to go through a bunch of the enemies and getting like a gist as to what the actual gameplay mechanics is going to be. So it makes sense that maybe this is just in and of itself another tutorial area for the game. But man, I'm curious, because I know there's only 7 seconds left. I don't think. Okay, yeah, that's about it. So yeah, like I'm really really excited to see what this game has to offer because this is I don't want to say this is bare bones because we're getting a bunch more in and of itself. Like we're getting a lot more to do with like how the game actually maneuvers and the mechanics of it. Let me actually try to go back and see if I could get some of like the moments with characters because that's the interesting thing for me. You see, like where is he? This well. This guy, I have no idea who he is. He looks like my character from Jump Force when that came out. This one right here, I think is Luxord. He looks very similar to Luxord. Let me see if I could go back to the other character showcased. This guy here, I have no idea who he is. Like I feel like a lot of these people were either part of Missing Link or you guys could correct me if they're part of like Union Cross and like those mobile games because I have no idea who this character is. Or this I mean, I know that's Luxor, and obviously it seems like we got the Master of Masters there. So like it's and then we get to see Donald and Goofy within Hades. This guy right here, like I'm mentioning, is he young Master Xehanort? He has the hair, and it seems like he has like the black coat for it and everything. So I feel like this has to be him. So I'm really curious as to how they're going to be implementing him because I thought we were done with the Xehanort saga, but it seems like we might be continuing with it. So dude, I am really excited. I feel like this trailer, especially like these cutscene ones, gave me more questions than answers, and like the gameplay in and of itself, y'all, is really, really fun. I do like the mechanics that this game has to offer. I wonder how like the background is going to play effect here. Because we're seeing like a bunch of cars. I wonder if we'd be able to like move the cars around. So yeah, like these enemies are pretty cool. I do like, you know, how we see on the top left, the chains there. It seems like we're going to be able to ride the chains, use the chains, do complete auto finishers with it. I'm really excited. Obviously, as much as I wish we could get more, I feel like this is a little teaser in regards to what's to come. Oh, we have the 104 in the back too. Because I mean, when it came to the very first trailer a couple years ago, we really didn't get much. And then this one in and of itself is kind of giving us more to do with what the actual game is going to be. So it's only up from here, y'all. Like I mentioned, I did not expect Nintendo to be dropping something like this. I would have thought that this would have been like at the State of Play or maybe like a Square Enix event, but no, they just dropped it here for us to actually see. So I'm really excited to see what is going to be coming up. You know, big shout out to Nintendo for all of this, y'all. Like this is really insane to even be looking at this, and I'm for sure going to be waiting for more trailers to react to. Even Nintendo dropped something as well. I don't know if I mentioned in this video, but they dropped like a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake for the Switch 2, which I told my friend Alex_Killswitch, the one who I usually play Fortnite with, I told him that if Nintendo brings that game or does a remake of Ocarina of Time 2, then I would heavily consider buying a Switch 2. So now I have to put that into consideration with this here too. So God, y'all, I'm really happy. And it's so funny because I'm literally parked in front of my work. I literally clocked in and I was just like, I need to make this reaction really quick before I even go in. So I'm literally on the clock talking about Kingdom Hearts, and now I need to shut up and get back into my actual office so that way I could keep on working. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little reaction I had. I am so excited. As a Kingdom Hearts fan, I'm really happy with this. We've been waiting so long for just little nibbits, and I feel like we got a lot here that could kind of keep us talking for a couple more months until we get more stuff. So here's to hoping we don't have to wait too long, because obviously it seems like we're getting Final Fantasy 7. I think it was Revelations next year, so maybe Kingdom Hearts might not even be coming for another like 2 or 3 years. So hopefully it doesn't take too long to make, but I'm really excited to see what they have to offer. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am, and let's just be patient while we wait for more news Kingdom Hearts related. So I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna go back to work, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace out, y'all.